Hi, good day, everyone. So this is Wan Wei, and today I'm very happy to be sharing with you a slide on the Metaverse in Asia, and in particular, how we can actually focus on the Asian market to increase the diversity, equity, and inclusion in the world. So hi, this is Wan Wei. I am the CEO and co-founder of IKIGUIDE Metaverse Collective. We specialize and we focus on the Asian region when it comes to the Metaverse. So this is my Metaverse avatar, and I look forward to sharing a lot of things with you today. So first, let's get started, right, with a definition of the Metaverse. So what exactly is the Metaverse? Is it Facebook? No, it's definitely not Facebook, even though, Facebook calls itself Meta right now. Is the Metaverse a game? Definitely the Metaverse is not a game because in a game, let's say if you are playing PUBG, you're supposed to kill everyone there, right? And then you win. In the Metaverse, however, if you were to kill someone's $2 million avatar and this avatar suddenly dies on the blockchain, the person is not going to be very happy, isn't it? So moving forward, it would be very interesting to see how the legal side of things pans out. And I guess that would be something to watch in the Asian region as well. So is Metaverse a virtual world? The Metaverse is actually more than a virtual world because you can have a virtual world that is empty. That's a ghost town, right? But on the Metaverse, community is essential. So we basically need the Metaverse to be immersive, interactive, and social. Now, a lot of people get really afraid when it comes to the technology associated with Metaverse, like your augmented reality, virtual reality, your extended reality, and your mixed reality. So here, let me say that don't be afraid of these emerging technologies because these are the emerging technologies that really will help us all have a better user experience and help marketers tell a better story. Now, last but not least, who cares about Asia? So, currently the Metaverse discourse is really, really Western-centric. So in this presentation, hopefully, we will learn more about why Asia is important and why we should all care about it. So now this is a Metaverse overview of major Asian countries. It's a recent report by Deloitte focusing on Metaverse in Asia. So you have Japan, South Korea, Singapore, Hong Kong, mainland China, Taiwan, Indonesia, Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, India, Pakistan. Asia is a really, really diverse region, okay? And there is so much richness in the culture, in the language, in ways of doing things. So they're also very, very rapidly growing. For example, right now I'm in Japan, and it's amazing like how even on the streets, we see AR and VR being used already just in everybody's life, right? So each Asian country has their own unique contribution to the metaverse space, like we can see here. And if you see on this side, right, you will know that Asian are very young regions. Over 60% of the world's youth, aged between 15 and 24, live in Asia and Oceania. South Korea and China are leading the world in 5G deployment. And the 12 Asian countries in this study, featured right here, exported 81% of total value of cell phones and 75% of integrated circuits globally last year. India, the Philippines, and Pakistan are top destinations for IT outsourcing, which means they're really talented people, coders in these regions. And 1.3 billion mobile gamers across Asia, the biggest mobile player base worldwide. So as we move towards metaverse, we move towards blockchain gaming, we move towards esports, Asia is the region to watch. And it has so much potential if we want to talk about diversity, equity, inclusion in the metaverse. So let me have two spotlights in this deck that I want to share with everyone. The first one is digital humans. You see this pretty lady right over here. Surprise, she's not actually real. She's actually 100% AI. And the technology used is GAN, Generation Adversarial Network Technology, and 3D CG. So her name is Tayuka Saya. So in this Asia region, we are seeing a rise in virtual humans and digital humans. If you look at it, right, this is a Gartner hype cycle for emerging technology. It's the same, right? Metaverse and digital humans, they will reach the plateau in more than 10 years. So our runway in 10 years' time is exciting because right now the technology is already taking shape. We're already seeing really realistic AI. And guess what? Even if the AI is not very realistic, like avatar format, this is an example of Blackpink. They went on dWeb, which is South Korea's largest Metaverse gaming platform, and 13 million number of Blackpink items have been sold on dWeb as of August. This is the power of avatars and digital humans. And things that are being sold are like the avatars of Blackpink wall, like you can see here, right? So dWeb has around 300 million users registered on their platform, and that is big. So when we want to talk about mass adoption, really it is the usage of popular culture plus emerging technology will make the masses want to learn more about Web3 and the Metaverse. Of course, you can see like virtual influencers like Kyra. She is a 21-year-old meta influencer from Mumbai, and she has more than 162,000 followers on Instagram. So according to one of the influencer marketing agency, the virtual influencer market is valued at $4.6 billion in 2018, and the projected compound growth rate will exceed 26% from 2019 to 2025. That is incredible growth rate. So the second thing I want to talk about the Metaverse is really to focus on what each country is doing in Asia. So this is a screenshot from Baidu. It is the Chinese Metaverse called Xirang. And that's the virtual human again as a news broadcaster. So, it's really crazy because the statistics show that cities and companies in Asia are vying to ride a new tech wave worth an estimated $1.1 trillion by 2024. You have Hyundai in South Korea. They embrace the Metaverse at a corporate level, holding a virtual recruitment drive and their party, their own in the Metaverse. Then, of course, Baidu created Xirang, and it's really impressive. You can integrate it with your VR headset, and you can basically go shopping in Xirang already. So in India is interesting because Polyversity was launched, and it actually features India's various technical education institutions and options. So this gives a lot of educational power to the students and teachers alike. And you have a startup which created the country's first gaming metaverse. In Thailand, they ran this really interesting durian campaign to allow tourists to explore virtual durian orchards and collect tokens and vouchers to be exchanged for the real thing when they visit Thailand. So the telco also opened a virtual shopping mall, B Avenue. So all these are like really targeted at the masses. So we will see a booming scene really, really soon. Taipei, so Taiwan, they are really, really big on education. They are investing $53.5 billion for schools to equip classrooms with metaverse-related technologies and train teachers how to use virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed reality. So HTC also debuted the first metaverse phone. It comes with digital assets wallet and VR headset pairing feature. So this one really is how we link the software to the hardware, which is also very important because most of us do not own a VR headset. So by doing this, it really makes it more, makes metaverse technologies more accessible to people like yourself and myself in Asia. So South Korea it really invested 3.9 billion won to become the first city in the world to fully enter the metaverse by 2026. And Zepeto has 300 million users, as we seen just now. Blackpink ran a concert and many concerts actually there, and to huge success. So for China, cities from Shanghai and Beijing to Shenzhen and Wuhan released 5-year development plans to encourage the use of the metaverse and also the development of virtual humans. We also see that search engine Baidu created the first Chinese metaverse known as Xirang. In Singapore, we also know that DBS actually became the first bank in Singapore to enter the sandbox. And whether this is a PR campaign or is it something really to drive engagement, we have to wait and see, right? Overall, Singapore is establishing itself as a really good country to be in if one wants to develop the metaverse or develop startups related to the metaverse. This is what Singapore wants to do. So my point here is that we have to focus in Asia because Asia, as I've shown you in this presentation, is a very diverse region. So if you want to go into a diversity, equity, and inclusion, Asia is the best place to start. The next one is that language barriers in Asia traditionally can now finally be overcome with virtual humans powered by GPT-3 technology, cutting-edge AI technology. And this is powerful because previously, the underprivileged people or underemployed people in Asia, they might have limited or no access to knowledge and resources. And now they finally can have access. So why not make use of emerging technology to give more talented people, hardworking people in Asia the access so that we can collectively, further the industry. And Asia is full of so many opportunities, so many creative, innovative people. So why not we explore these opportunities together? So I hope you have learned something from my talk today regarding Asia region and diversity, equity, and inclusion. Feel free to please join the group that IKIGUIDE has prepared for you. The first group is on the Metaverse in Asia. And the second LinkedIn group is on diversity, equity, and inclusion in the metaverse. So highly welcome everyone to join. So this is the end of my presentation. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a LinkedIn message, drop it in the groups. And thank you so much for your time today.